Alright, hello guys. I am Rosa, the creator of this upcoming series I'm making. If you haven't seen the trailer, go watch it. So you probably already read the title, and it's very self-explanatory, but, so before we get started, let me just make some things clear. If you're wondering why my face is cut off, it's because I'm not showing my face on the internet like that, and also most of you already know what I look like. Secondly, if I sound bad, it's because I just woke up. And lastly, if you're wondering what's with the setting, and why it looks like I live in the Victorian era, it's because I'm at my grandparents' house. So, yeah, and this is not my microphone, so yeah, so today I am going to be answering questions you may have. Quick disclaimer, this video's quality is probably really bad. That is totally not because I'm too lazy to verify my YouTube account. And yeah. So, I'm going to be answering some questions you most likely may have, and also just other things to clear up the confusion. So, alright, where do I start? So something I want to just set and make very clear is that no, Lovex Webisodes is not the main series that I've been teasing and been talking about. Lovex Webisodes is completely separate from the main series. Lovex Webisodes exists as a little teaser to the actual main thing that I'm working on for the actual main series and episodes. Lovex Webisode is just giving you guys something to like chew on while you wait for the main series to release and come out. No, it's not the main actual thing I've been talking about. It's just quick stuff I can work on the side while I work on the main big thing. They just kind of hint at what is gonna happen in the episodes and just other things like that. So yeah, I just wanted to make that very clear. Um, the next question is I mean, I kind of already answered it, but why does the trailer's video quality look so awful? Again, it's because I have not even verified my account and I can't pin comments or anything, and I'm lazy to do that, and but at the same time it kind of fits because this is supposed to be like digital horror set in the 2000s, so it kind of fits. So, but it's not really that intentional. Um, so yeah, and then let's see. When will episode 1 come out? I'm not sure. It should be coming out for sure like this month. I don't know. I'm busy. I'm working on the main thing. But I don't know when it'll come out, but yeah. Um so yeah, there's that. Um but yeah, I have been working on it obviously. I'm not lazy. Just don't go back to 2022 with I'm not even gonna mention the series because I don't want to be associated with it, but I was so lazy back then, did not work on it, and I bet most of you guys know what I'm talking about, especially you kawaii edits. But anyways, um, so yeah, and yeah, so the episode 1 will come out. There's no set date, but it's this month for sure. And again, these episodes tease and hint what's gonna go down in the actual main digital horror series. Um, so this next one, so my inspirations, I actually have a lot of inspirations for this series. I do want to make it very clear that before people accuse me of stealing or copying, this is heavily inspired by this series, this video game series, or it's also on YouTube. It's called like Lacey Games. It's on Steam. Download it, play it, support them. It's made by Ghost Tundra. I love her work, but the first few episodes are essentially remakes or my take on the episodes from her series. I just kind of do my own spin on it, sort of. But after those first few episodes, because I just like remaking things and stuff, but after that, then you'll start to get more original things. Um, I just want to make that clear. So that's my main inspiration. Yeah, her channel, Ghost 100, check her out, she's really good. Um, I don't know her personally, just saying, but. And then, okay, so there's that, and then another inspiration, oh, I can't pronounce it, I'll link it in the description, but, yeah, there I have a lot of, did I just hit the mic? Sorry, but, I have multiple inspirations. I don't know how to pronounce their channel names, but I will link them down. They're like Y2K. One of them is a Y2K like edits channel. They make K-pop idol edits, except they look old, like Y2K. But at the same time, they look very ominous. That's a inspiration. And then that other channel is like pastel gore, and also has flash game esque type things. And yes, the series is about like flash games and stuff. And that's sort of the main inspiration. Um, some other inspirations, but very minor, and you should take with a grain of salt, is that like Happy Tree Friends, and those flash games that traumatize a lot of people, like that Cooking Mama game made by PETA. Yeah, I mentioned it, but yeah. So yeah, those are my inspirations. Now, let's see. So, what can you expect from this main series? So the series is digital horror, and it's like Y2K, like 2000s, uh, lost media type of stuff, but it's not actual lost media. None of this is actually real, but just fake found footage from these flash games that have disturbing dark secrets in them, and have a deeper meaning behind it. It's sort of like there was this comment I found. I really like the way they described it, but it's like a Girls Go game ARG type thing. Um, Except it's sort of like this franchise owned by a studio, a small studio, with a set of characters that you may recognize. Um, but yeah, so that's what this is about. And yeah, my writing for the lore would be completely different from the Lacey Gaines. At least I hope it is. I'm trying my best, but keep in mind as I'm recording this and written out all of my ideas, uh, all of this has been worked on and planned and stuff before the full game of Lacey's Flash game has came out. Uh, all of my scripts and Google Docs for the videos that aren't going to be remakes were made uh, in May last month and a little bit of April, but not really. Don't really count April. But yeah, so just want to keep that in mind. Although I had this project in mind since March, but started executing it in April. Um, so yeah, there's that. Um, so just some random smaller things that might not, or just they're not as relevant. So yes, so some of the things you can expect since it's digital horror is things like body horror, some light gore. There's not really jump scares. I feel like jump scares are weak. They're not really good. Mine's more psychological and stuff. And there's some other minor things like mentions of drug use, and abuse, trauma, all that sensitive topics, sexual assault. But oh, and there's a trigger warning. There's like a consistent theme of like suicide and stuff, just so you guys know. So yeah, expect to see that. So far from everything I've written, worst the worst episode you will experience is likely episode 2 and episode 5. They're pretty nasty. Not excessively nasty, just episode 2 is obviously gonna be coming out more recently than episode 5. It's definitely more disturbing and gross, and I can't say much about it because it'll kind of give it away, but yeah. And then episode 5 it goes kind of heavy on the body horror and can be really gross. Just, yeah. Um, so, yeah. And let me think. Is there anything else I want to say? Oh yeah, so I am looking for voice actors, just saying that, just putting that out there. Um, so, I mean, worst case scenario, I have to voice them all, but it won't be that bad for the webisode series, since for the most part they don't usually talk that much. It's just cartoon sounds like gasping and just weird other sounds. Um, so it won't be that bad. And um, someone once told me I have a fairly versatile voice. Take that with a grain of salt. I am still one person. And actually, I should make that clear. I am one person working on all of this, so it's gonna take some time. I have some minor help every now and then, and no, I'm not overworking myself or whatever. I like doing this, it's fun to work on. So, yeah. Um, so, back to something I said earlier. Yes, so these Flash games have disturbing, like, dark secrets, but they have a deeper meaning behind it, and sort of like a metaphorical sense, where on the surface it's just this weird, scary horror mess, but there is a deeper meaning to it, and it is like metaphorical and stuff for real world problems. So yeah, uh, like on the surface it can look like just some scary, gross body horror stuff, but it could mean deeper things like abuse, trauma, body dysmorphia, just stuff like that. um, and so yeah, which is why there was like a suicide warning and stuff. And okay, so when it comes to characters, so um, people who are watching, you know who you are. You're allowed to share this information now, but I have for the characters, the cast of characters is around 8 characters, and they were originally owned slash designed by um, some people I know, friends and stuff, and I asked for their permission for me to be able to use those characters, and so far, most of them have all said yes. I'm waiting on like maybe 3 more responses, but for the most part, I have gotten full permission. And also, anything that you may see, don't take it seriously. It's just, an artistic, like, little display of the things I mentioned before. And also, just because a character is associated with a person, do not come to them because they hardly have any play into this. This is all me, and they got my permission, or I got their permission to use them in the ways that I said that I'll likely use them in, and they gave me full consent and permission. And so just because a character is associated with a person does not mean that's how they actually think or feel or whatever. So I just want to clarify that. Sorry, my voice is. Yeah, I'm a little sick, but it's okay. So that's around everything. That's all the main stuff, sort of. I'm kind of just rambling here. The video is like 15 minutes long. So, yeah, that's the main thing. I just wanted to have this video out, so, just so there's more, Jesus Christ, clarification and more information around this series, and just to clear up some confusion people may have. But yes, there's lore, it's digital horror, so if you don't like, the things I mentioned previously earlier in the video, then just keep that in mind. Oh yeah, and also like a flashing lights warning and stuff. At the start of each episode, I'll have a proper warning because this is more disorganized. But yeah, so that's the summary. Yeah, I just want to clear up some stuff. Yes, again, I'm one person. I'm working on all of this mainly myself, except for like maybe some voice acting help or other things. But this is mostly done by me. The art, everything, the writing, designing, the marketing, the for the webisodes, just the writing and stuff. All of it is mostly done by me. So yeah, that's around it. I feel like I'm forgetting to bring up something, but if it's really important, I can just make another video since this one's getting already pretty long. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully my voice wasn't too annoying to listen to. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so thank you for watching. That's all of the updates so far. Couldn't really share much because, gotta keep it a surprise. But, yeah, that's it. So, I will see you guys later.